Right now in Jamaica News Page tonight, a violent start to the new year.
We want justice! 4-year-old! 4-year-old!
4 people killed in early morning police confrontations across the island, and tonight a child is among the dead. We're tracking the latest developments. Also tonight, a tragedy just after midnight. 2 people injured by illegal gun salutes, including a foreign national. What investigators are now piecing together. Plus, fireworks, celebration, and a nation stepping into a new year. And there's good news tonight. Meet the 6-year-old girl whose act of kindness is touching hearts across Jamaica. Welcome back to Jamaica News Page tonight. News that keeps you connected to what's happening across Jamaica. And we're all powered by viewers just like you. We're so glad you're here with us in 2026. Happy New Year! This year we've got rewards just for you. When you become a Jamaica News Page member, you unlock rewards you love, including a loyalty badge next to your name in the comments, shoutouts for your birthday, anniversaries, other special moments, and just so much more. Joining is easy. Just click subscribe, then click join, and choose to become a FUI Star or FUI Elite member right now. That's it. Simple and quick. Please leave a comment so we can welcome you with a shout out. And speaking of shout outs, a special shout out to Brain Brass, one of our new members. Brain, thank you for joining. Jamaica News Page tonight starts right now. Jamaicans welcome to 2026 with a spectacular national fireworks display lighting up the downtown Kingston waterfront as thousands gathered to ring in the new year. The celebration, hosted by the Urban Development Corporation, drew large crowds not only in Kingston but across several locations island-wide, including Ocherias Bay Beach, Harmony Beach Park in Montego Bay, and new viewing sites at Long Bay Football Field in Negril and the Black River Courthouse in St. Elizabeth. This year's theme, Life, Love, and Recovery, reflected a nation coming together in hope, resilience, and renewal as we marked the start of a new year. We're following several developing news tonight. Firstly, 2 teenage girls are recovering after being struck by gunfire linked to illegal gun salutes despite repeated warnings from police. One of the victims, a 13-year-old Canadian visitor, was standing on a balcony along Dreamland Drive in Portmore, St. Catherine, watching New Year's fireworks just after midnight. Moments later, explosions rang out. The teen felt sharp pains to her thigh and back. She was rushed to hospital and is listed in stable condition tonight. In a separate incident around the same time, a 14-year-old girl in Kingston sitting beneath a tree in her community reported a burning sensation to her shoulder. She too had been shot. She remains hospitalized but in stable condition. Police are strongly condemning the incidents, calling illegal gun salutes reckless, irresponsible, and extremely dangerous. Investigators are now working to trace the gunfire and identify those responsible. Anyone with information is urged to contact police at 119. Meanwhile, heightened police operations early New Year's Day. 2 men were arrested without incident and a firearm seized during an operation by the St. Catherine North Police.
Shortly after midnight on Thursday, the 1st of January 2026, operatives from the St. Catherine North Police Division were patrolling the Winterspen area of Spanish Town when they saw 2 men who aroused their suspicion. The police immediately requested a search of the men and they complied. During the search, a 9mm pistol loaded with 13 9mm cartridges was seized from one of the men. Both men were arrested and are presently in police custody. The St. Catherine North CIB is conducting investigation. We continue to appeal to the general citizenry to surrender peacefully when accosted by the police. Like in this situation, the men obeyed the instructions of the police and they were safely escorted from the area to the police station where they are now in safe custody. We ask all law-abiding citizens to work with us so that we can rid the streets of criminals and that we will reduce the opportunities for criminals to commit crimes.
Divisional Head Senior Superintendent Hopton Nicholson says intensified operations will continue into the new year. SSP Nicholson also reported 73 illegal firearms seized in the division in 2025, an increase over the previous year. also developing tonight, 5 people were killed in separate police encounters in the early hours of New Year's Day across multiple divisions. Among the dead, 29-year-old Shamar Turner, killed during a police confrontation on Mannings Hill Road in St. Andrew, where police say an illegal firearm was recovered. In Granville, St. James, officers responding to reports of an illegal gun salute say they came under gunfire. A shootout followed, leaving 3 people dead, including a 4-year-old child. 4 others were wounded and an AK-47 rifle was seized.
Shoot! Just turn the gun in the house of photos. And when the mother call out that pit in the bed, pit in the house, they just keep on shooting. I want to see all the policemen and all the soldiers who are on duty to come on frontline duty immediately.
We want justice! We want justice! We want justice! We want justice! 4-year-old! 4-year-old! We want justice!
You got the father, right?
Yeah. Or you go kill 3 persons. The last say you're innocent. Say even if you go say them a murderer, them a gunman. The last say you're innocent until proven guilty.
When you get the first gunshot, they turn on the gun, see them way. Turn on and click up the side, that's all.
Residents accused the security forces of acting irresponsibly and are calling for investigations by the Independent Commission of Investigations (INDECOM) and other oversight bodies, warning that further protests could follow. In a statement, the Jamaica Constabulary Force expressed deep regret over the child's death and extended condolences to the family. Multiple investigations, including oversight reviews, are now underway. A strong police presence remains in the area. Another fatal shooting was reported in Olympic Gardens, Kingston, where police recovered a Beretta pistol and ammunition.
We give God thanks for sparing us to see 2026, and we pause to remember the lives lost to Hurricane Melissa, the 3rd most powerful hurricane ever recorded globally and the most destructive storm ever to strike Jamaica. While no one can predict the future with certainty, the analysis is clear. Climate shocks, geopolitical shocks, and economic shocks will create crises in 2026. We must therefore use our strengths, seize our opportunities, overcome our weaknesses, and protect ourselves from the threats that will come. We must prepare to withstand crises, absorb their impacts, and recover quickly. Now, as I look back on almost a decade of leading this country, we have faced multiple, increasingly intense and overlapping crises. From the once-in-a-century COVID-19 pandemic to global supply chain disruptions and inflation, to several major weather events, including 2 major hurricanes, one of them the most devastating in our history. And on the social front, we confronted an epidemic of murders and violence perpetrated by gangs that captured entire communities. Without fear of contradiction, no other Prime Minister and government of Jamaica has faced the number and magnitude of crises that my administration has had to address. And equally, without fear of empirical contradiction, no other administration can show the results of achievements of the last 10 years.
Prime Minister Holness reported that about 90% of utilities have been restored, outlined major reconstruction plans, and warned that climate change and global instability will bring new tests in the new year ahead. And a joyful start to the new year at Cornwall Regional Hospital. A healthy baby boy, Devani Vernon Jr., was born at 12:32 a.m., weighing 2.67 kilograms and measuring 47.5 centimeters. His proud mother, Dana Johnson of King Street in Montego Bay, was all smiles as she began the new year with her newborn son. The delivery was carried out by registered midwife Kamika Bartley, with registered midwife Hermine Levy-Letman serving as nurse in charge. And there's more good news tonight. A 6-year-old girl's act of kindness is touching hearts across Jamaica.
She said to me that she was concerned about the little children like her who would have been affected by Hurricane Melissa. And so she wanted to do what she could from what she had for those children to make them feel happy like she is.
After Hurricane Melissa, Kadia Wilson gave her mother $45,000 all the money she had saved to help rebuild their damaged home. She even asked if any leftover funds could be used to help her classmates who were also affected by the storm. Kadia's generosity inspired family, friends, and sponsors to donate 67 school bags filled with supplies to students at Mount Airy Primary and Infant School in Negril. Her selfless gesture is being hailed as a powerful reminder that even the smallest acts of kindness can make a big difference. I wonder if she'd like to be my future banker. She's very good at saving. And before we go tonight, as we welcome 2026, all of us here at Jamaica News Page tonight want to thank you, our viewers, for allowing us to serve you. This past year tested us as a nation. We faced loss, hardship, and recovery, but we also witnessed resilience, compassion, and strength in communities across Jamaica and beyond. Through every headline, every breaking story, and every moment of hope, you stayed connected. You trusted us to bring you the facts, the voices, and the stories that matter. As we move into this new year, our commitment remains the same: to keep you connected to what's happening across Jamaica, to inform responsibly, to tell Jamaica's story with integrity, and to always put people first. May 2026 bring healing where there has been pain, progress where there has been struggle, and renewed hope for every family. And that's the news on Jamaica News Page tonight. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the comments, and be sure to join us again for more news. From all of us here, Happy New Year and good night.